All right, welcome back. This is part 4. This is the exciting part where we remove the female mold from the plug. We hope that you've enjoyed the first 3 parts of this video and making the molds for the nose bowl for Earl's Buttercup. And we hope to provide a whole bunch more exciting content in the near future. So enjoy. Thanks for watching.
All right, welcome back. For those of you that watched the other parts of the video, doing the layup of the female mold onto the plug for the lower cowling half for Earl's Buttercup nose bowl. Some of it might have been boring, some of it might not have been to you, but what I have to do today is try and get this off of the plug, and it's going to be a little bit interesting. But the first step is to get all the rough fiberglass edges cleaned up so that I can then get some wedges in there and pop this free. So let me grab the camera for a second and show you what I'm talking about. There's a whole bunch of really rough edges in here, some stabbers here. You really don't want to get that on your hands. As you can see, there's some just some areas you can see the mold really will end approximately here, where my finger is, and then so I have to remove a bunch of this material that's on the edges just to get the edges cleaned up a little bit. But overall, wondering why is it greenish colored? Had some extra resin that was a little bit older, kind of had a greenish brown tint to it. It was kind of old. I used that because on the very last pass here with this top coat of 10 ounce, I didn't really need to. I didn't need to have really great quality material. I just needed some more material there, and I didn't want to use good material when I had some old leftover stuff. Used it up. Hardened up pretty good. Fingernail test. You know, it's hard as a rock. It's ready to come off. So that's what we're going to do today. So stay tuned. Be a little bit noisy, and then hopefully you can see some of the magic happen. So here we go. Remember, when working with anything like fiberglass, metal, aluminum, anything like that, safety glasses, safety first. You don't want to lose an eye. You don't even want to have this stuff get anywhere near your eyes. So face shield or safety glasses minimum. I'm going to put on this pair of gloves. My hands itch already from this. It's pretty brutal. If you haven't worked with fiberglass before, you will itch. And yes, I am wearing rubber bands on my sleeves. It's not a fashion statement. It's that my long sleeve t-shirt here no longer has any more elastic in the cuffs. It's just old. It's done. It's worn out. That's okay. Do what we can. All right, gonna be some noise for a minute, and then we'll catch back up.
is try and work it from the top down to avoid the undercut. So again, one tool we're going to use are these plastic wedges. These plastic wedges will not scratch the surface of the gel coat. They will make an airspace for us. So I'm going to start right here in the portion that is the eyebrow portion by the engine opening, and just try and get one of these wedges started in here in some spot if possible. Try and get it to release. Okay, and I can see a very small gap. I just can't get the wedge in there yet. There we go. We've got a wedge. We've got a wedge started right here. Now we have a small gap. So we'll try and work that around by adding another wedge next to it. Okay, that's released. And then once we can establish a large enough gap, we'll try and assist that with some air pressure. Now, get my air gun, and I'll just try and hit that with some air pressure. See if I can get some additional release here. There, you hear that crackling sound? That's the PVA getting up. So I got a good crackle there, a good release. Again, these are complex shapes, so they're not just gonna fly right off of there for us. Yeah, in this spot here, I continue to apply the wedges, move them around, keep trying to put some leverage on the part, try and keep breaking those bonds free. One thing to note, I still don't have my safety glasses on. Don't know why, forgot completely. You can see me squinting a little bit because I am catching some dust and stuff in my face when I hit it with the air gun. But mostly just trying to work the part free here and just keep moving the wedges around. I'm going to put my safety glasses back on because there's some small pieces of PVA flying out of the openings. I don't want to get hit in the face with one. Now we have separation here on the front corner up at the top by the spinner area. So I'm continuing to use the plastic wedges and the dead blow hammer and work my way around methodically, I guess maybe not so methodically, but evenly, and in hopes to get this part to be a little more free and loose. This goes on for another 12, 13, 14, I don't know, 15 minutes. So stay tuned.
Okay, we're completely free in the front upper part. Sometimes just giving the mold a little bit of a flex, you get a little bit of a movement out of it there. So, grab the camera here. As you can see, we've got a small gap now between the edge. We're free all the way up to here. We're free. This corner may not be. We're not quite free here yet. We're working on this. But you can see we popped free here. This thing's ready to come off. If we can spring this part forward, then this undercut, and I mean the undercut, there's a lip that is a negative in here. So rather than try and force the mold, the positive material over the top of this, we're going to try and open it from this end forward, and then it'll be material negative. So stay tuned. Looks like we're pretty free all the way around. Need a little bit more grinding. I don't know where I lost my razor blade too, but there's my razor blade. You're probably thinking, why is it so hard to get this off of there? I watch a lot of YouTube videos of guys pop their molds right off. Yeah, I think if it was a rectangle or a simple shape, pretty straightforward, I would agree. Come right off. But this is not a simple shape. No siree. Not a simple shape. Not a simple shape by any means. You can see it's come free now about halfway around here. Quite a bit of room now in here. So I'm just going to get my air gun in here and just start adding some more air. I think most of it's free, but I think the problem area is still only the area by the eyebrow in this left side here. Yep, it's still just stuck right there. Only place left. That was a part that didn't have any fiberglass material, and I riveted a piece of aluminum to it, and then after that, oh, there she goes. Get my finger out of here first. That's just super sharp. Here we go, and we're out, and there's our male plug right there, all in its glory, shiny, beautiful. I guess no worse for the wear. A couple of cracks in the body filler in it. It's okay, we're not making another mold off of it. And this mold is B-E-A beautiful. Holy moly. One small spot of gel coat up in the lip area that fractured. Surface finish is impeccable. Wow, what a beautiful mold. Extremely happy with this. Couldn't have asked for any more. What an awesome, awesome result. I'm going to grab the camera. I'm so excited. This is worth every second that it took to get to here. This is going to make a beautiful lower nose bowl part. I'm just peeling off some PVA so I can give you guys a beautiful shot. See it in all of its glory. All right. This is beautiful. This is great. I am so stoked. So stoked. This is just, could not have asked for a better result. Could not have hoped for more. Couple of small spots on the gel coat to repair. Just mostly on the lip area, which is pretty typical. You get some air bubbles in there when you brush it in. But oh my, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part. Let me grab the camera here. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And you look in here, the detail that we were able to capture off the plug in this corner. So when we lay up the part, we'll have this lip that we'll be able to put the end of the aluminum part of the nose bowl on. So remember, this is the negative of what the part is going to look like. And you see these brown dots here. This is clay, as I think I mentioned before. That's kind of my rough alignment marks that I wanted to preserve because we had some screws that are going to go in these spots. But what a wonderful, wonderful result. Wow. That's the best mold I've ever had pop out, by far. A lot of work. Yesterday was a long day. A lot of effort to get this off. And right here, as I was mentioning, right here is the only spot. And get back out here. So down here on this lip, if you could see, right here. It's not very good. Apologize for the camera. A lot of reflection there, I think. But right there, there's a small spot that will have to be repaired. We're in the shop today. We've just got this mold, which is, you'll see it's a little tiny bit flexible, and I'm okay with that because it's rigid enough to hold its shape for the part that we want to put in, and it's flexible enough in the middle that I can spring it a little tiny bit to get the part out when we mold it. And I'm okay with that, and if I don't like the rigidity, I can always come in and glue some balsa to the back side of the fiberglass over it, and you know, you can drive a car over it then. Um, Absolutely wonderful result. Thanks for being with us here today. I think, you know, Earl's on a short vacation here, and I think he's going to be ecstatic when he sees this. I don't know if he'll see this on YouTube or he'll see it in a text message from me, but thanks for watching, everybody. This is phenomenal. This is great. We are going to have 3 beautiful parts to finish off and have a very high quality Buttercup nose bowl. So stay tuned for all the progress. Like, share, subscribe. Facebook.com, Whitman Buttercup. Looseair.com if you want to buy plans. I'm Jeff Lachos. This is the shop. Sorry for the mess. Sorry for the poor audio. Sorry for the bad video. But you get the gist. We're just trying here to show people what's fun and interesting about building airplanes and working on airplanes and keeping folks interested in Whitman Buttercup and anything else that you might be working on. So put your comments in the bottom there, down below. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Contact us, and if you've got some projects you're working on, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.
Well, that concludes our series of 4 videos on making the molds for the nose bowl on Earl's Buttercup. But that's not the end of our videos. Stay tuned. We're going to do a series on making the actual part. So that's coming up. And we have a lot more videos coming. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone.